Kill.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like...
Greetings, comrades. This is I'm Giving Caleb, back with another Fortress video. And yeah, as you can see, I kinda dicked around with lava again. But this time the top of the mountain instead of in my fortress. Though I did do a little bit in my fortress last time, because I was trying to get rid of some excess stuff. It's actually flowing down, but my fortress is way over here. So we should be good. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. We got a pretty tall gold tower wall here, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah. Sorry if I sound a little exhausted. I've had a hell of a work week. All the remodeling going on, and customers were bitching about where everything's at. Honestly, I'm not too happy that they move stuff around either, but I just work there, okay? So yeah. And I just got finished doing some automotive work on my car. I changed my own oil for the first time. Definitely easier than I thought it would. This is where my car is. The oil filter's a little higher up, but for I have one of those oil filter wrench sockets to kind of loosen it up and I can get it out. And yeah, put in a whole gallon of oil in there. It calls for 5 quarts. And yeah, my nephew's out there to help me out. No leaks or anything like that. Already got the old oil out. I'm just gonna recycle it tomorrow. And also, finally got on to re-greasing the slide pins on my brake calipers. There was a light groaning noise when I slowed down the car in the mornings. And I looked it up. The most common culprit is the caliper slide pins. And I took them out. Man, were they filthy. I rubbed them up real good and put some brake grease on them. So hopefully the groaning will go away, because God forbid if it's my wheel bearing, that'd be bad. But I'll be hearing more of a constant grinding sound, especially if I go at higher speeds. It was that the groan only has it on slowing down, and it's only in the morning time. The daytime is not as noticeable, but hopefully I managed to fix it up, because the pin bolts are stuck in there good. I had to get a breaker bar to get them loose. But yeah, I pulled it off. In a way, I'm kind of glad the game industry is on this downward spiral as it is. And especially the PC component industry is going out the way it is. Because it makes me put my money towards more important things, like automotive care. I can take care of my father's car. I want it to last as long as possible. And thanks to this memory crisis and, all digital feature with games going on, I'm devoting my money to more important things in life. So in a way, I'm glad. This is going in a downward spiral, but at the same time, I don't want there to be another video game crash. But at this rate, it's not a question of if, but a matter of when. The militia captain is going to make something good. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. How's a... Oh, yeah, it's coming out a bit more. Yeah. There's like a lot of lava here. And some of it's flowing down here. But I got walls that are 2 blocks high. So we should be okay. Yeah, I got a few more things coming in, and hopefully I'll get around to changing my transmission fluid. With my car, it's a sealed transmission. Like, there is a big nut, oil plug on there, but there's also like a small T30 plug that sits inside it. I got a little I ordered a T30 torque wrench to loosen that, so I can drain out the fluid. Then I'm going to take out the pan, you know, dump the fluid out and clean the filter, the magnet in there. And I'm also going to change out the transmission filter because my car uses a transmission filter, and I ordered that. It also comes with a separate gasket for the pan, which I don't know if mine's reusable or not, so good thing it comes with that. And a little special adapter to plug into that oil plug so I can put fluid back in. And I ordered a separate fluid extractor for that. Might go for Valvoline. My car, it's shifting fine. No slips or grinding noises or anything like that. I want to make sure it stays that way. Because the car only has 137,000 miles on it. And sometime next year, I'll start changing out the coolant. Yeah, cooling off. Been out there for a couple of hours. That surprised rain last night. I didn't even notice. I was sound asleep. We have no meat, but we have plenty of other food, so we ain't starving anytime soon, that's for sure. And, we celebrated my nephew's birthday's early today, because his birthday's Tuesday, but we're both working that day, so... Tortious Udist Valtez. A large serrated adamantine disc. It claims as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Atur Amberbust. Cool. That's a little family heirloom. But yeah, we celebrated his birthday early. Like 22 years old. And they grow up so fast. Him especially, he's taller than me. He's like not even half my age. Well, he's 22, I'm like 38. So I guess a little over half my age. But man, grew up so fast. And yeah, we said we're Firehouse subs. It's been a good minute since we have Firehouse subs. Love the New York steamers. But I also occasionally order the Smokehouse brisket sandwich. It's a little pricey though. I just stick with the New York steamer. Occasionally meatball sub. I'll take Firehouse over Subway any day. I don't want my bread tasting like an old yoga mat. And just yesterday we had Pizza Hut. He just wanted a treat us all. So thank you for letting him spend the occasional week with us. Because he works here in this town, but he lives 30 minutes away. So it helps with the community, and he spends time with me and my other nephew. Cool. Family gotta stick together, you know? Okay, let's see how the oil's doing. Got me a bottle of Coke Zero here. Came with my Firehouse. Looks like it just stops there. Yeah, I think it's all dissipated. I put like 7, like a big rectangle, and it's spread out. Yeah, we should be okay. And then I also just go in this little crevice here and just sit there. I'm not sure if gold will stand up to lava. But I guess we'll find out. We'll find out, I guess. Oh boy. Yeah, as far as gaming goes, haven't really got much. Playing a little bit of Battlefield 6 here and there. Got Heretic plus Hexen for Xbox and Switch. And other than that, not much else. Just playing those multi-carts on my Retron 3 every now and then. Oh boy. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about maintenance on my Ford Explorer. You know, first easy stuff like replacing oxygen sensors and changing the oil, of course. To some things like replacing the tensioner pulley on the engine, or again, filling up the gear oil in the differential, and even replacing a fuel filter. Which I sure as hell ain't taking the fuel tank out to replace that. There's like a little compartment under the car. It's covered by a plastic plate. You take that off. There's like a heat shield. You take that off, and the fuel filter's like a little up there, connected by two hoses. You gotta take those out, and then you can take the old filter out, put the new filter in. Though you want to take out the fuel pump fuse so it's not spraying oil everywhere. Ooh, excuse me. So I was going to take care of my dad's car. I meant it. He wasn't really a fan of doing your own oil changes, because then you have to like take the old oil to like a recycling center or an auto shop, which I don't mind doing that. Heck, there's an AutoZone not too far from me. They do oil recycling. Yeah, I mentioned the caliper slide pins. You want to keep those greased, because if they're all dried up and dirty, the calipers won't slide properly and they'll seize up. And then you'll have braking issues. You don't want that. So yeah, if you gotta take those pin bolts out, don't use a regular ratchet. You need either a breaker bar or maybe a torque wrench. Because, I mean, you could use an impact wrench, but I don't know, it's too much of a risk. There's always you might not seat the head properly, and you might strip the head of the bolt you're trying to get out. And it's going to cause more problems than it solves. So I just use a breaker bar. But it works. This, Creative Guild has been established. Okay. A Crafts Dwarves Guild, a fitting name. A creative name, if you will. Well, no doubt want a guild hall, so let's give them one, shall we? Okay. The Crafts Dwarves Hall. Might as well set one up for them now, so. Crafts Dwarves Hall. I guess it'll do that. Did it set it? Yes, it did. Though they might want to request their own guild hall, but that's fine. Let's check the justice system, see if there have been any unruly dwarves. The closed case for 8 Asmalsot. Why is there mayor a convict? Survival post-apocalypse now is now $2.99. Okay. Is it actually using this dump now? There's still a corpse here. It hasn't turned to a skeleton yet. It's been there for like 2 years now. You think after at least 3 months it would have decomposed by now. It looks like the lava stopped. It'll just be goofing around. Never put me in... Never put tools of creation and destruction in my hands, because there's no telling what kind of chaos I'm gonna sow. This gold I have, Jesus. For those who just watch these videos, quite a few videos back, I bought like a lot of gold bars, and I was trying to find some uses for them, so I was making like gold coins, gold like statues and stuff like that. Granted, all the statues here are adamantine, but yeah. Yeah, I've been using my lava powers to kind of deplete my stockpiles a little bit because I have way too much shit. Some of it I'm not even using. Why is there a helmet in the farm plot here? Go, pick that up, please. What? The silk cap. Well, put your dirty clothes on the crops. What's wrong with you, dwarves? Yeah. So, I guess I'll dig for some more stuff. Just to kind of keep myself busy here. Keep my dwarves busy. Let's do a section here. We managed to dig to a little cave system down here. Never encountered any forgotten beasts yet. Kind of shocking. Because once you get to this layer here, that's when you'll start encountering forgotten beasts. That's water there, so careful. Yeah. Mine this up too, I guess. If anything, I might set up a second set of quarters down here. Maybe around here. I mean, I got plenty of space up top for, you know, living quarters and stuff. But it never has to have a little more space down here in case we really want to live underground. All things considered, we're barely scratching the surface of this mountainside. Despite me making a bunch of stockpiles and stuff. Sure, we'll encounter forgotten beasts at some point. This is a very low chance of them spawning. At least on the one I spawn. You can raise it up a bit and, yeah, make it a little more challenging for you, but, you know. Much going on. Discuss that original of miasma. That are choking on smoke underground. Afraid that they're experiencing trauma. What trauma? Well, I don't usually think much. He is proud of his own completely sublime seat. His own completely sublime container. You're in a hospital. What's wrong with you? He feels pleasure near a fine, tastefully arranged bed. I treasure my freedom, feel pleasure near a completely sublime, tastefully arranged table. Tastefully arranged traction beds. Okay, it's not just my dwarves that are freaking psychotic. Gypsum. Okay. We got some rock salt, some selenite, gypsum. What's that? Gold nuggets. We found gold. We found gold. As if I didn't have enough gold. Yeah. We'll dig that up too, you know. We literally struck gold. Okay. Yes. So then maybe next month or the month after, I'll see about changing my transmission fluid. Because modern transmission fluid is synthetic. It could last a lot longer than old transmission fluid. You should like 60,000 miles, maybe 80,000, but even I think that's kind of pushing it. You know, a few YouTubers like ChrisFix and Budget Mechanic recommend like every 30,000 miles. That way, it's easier for you to refresh the oil to get a lot of that old oil out and then put new in. Because you don't want old transmission fluid in your transmission. It'll do more damage than you would think. And don't buy that lifetime transmission fluid BS. Any lubricant breaks down over time. And it needs to be refreshed. And mine's a little tricky because, like I said, it's a sealed transmission. There is a plug. But what I might do is take out the plug itself. That'll get more of the transmission fluid out. That way it's easier to take out the pan. That pan gets a little heavy with all that fluid in there. That's all I'll probably take out the big plug, drain the fluid out. Then I'll put the plug back in. Then I'll take the pan out. You know, clean the pan with some brake cleaner. And clean that magnet, of course, because there's a magnet on the bottom of the pan that catches the like metal shavings and stuff. And then take out the filter and then replace it. Maybe replace the gasket if it needs to be replaced. And then put the pan back on and put some new fluid in. But again, when you take out the transmission pan, the fluid in there, you're not draining all the fluid out. You're draining like not even half of it. Because the rest still sits inside the torque converter. So that's where you put new fluid in. It'll circulate into the transmission and hopefully flush some of the old fluid out. Yeah, you don't have to change it as often as your oil, but you still want to take care of it. Remember, if you take care of your transmission, the transmission will take care of you. Same with the engine. Also, I'm kind of proud of doing my first ever oil change. No leaks in the bottom. Parents wrote without a hitch. And got to try out that new little container with the built-in drain pan. Works like a charm too. It's not bad for $16.99. I got another one just for coolant. I'll do that sometime next year. Maybe in the spring when it's not too cold. Wonder when it is gonna cool next, because it's been hot. It's been like triple digits for a good chunk of the week. Now it's like in the 90s, high 90s. Can't wait for it to cool down. Checking the weather map. Even up north around Montana, it's pretty hot. God, a good chunk of the Southwest is hot. Especially around California, Nevada, like southwestern Arizona. God, the heat map's white here. It's like, 120 degrees over there. Pink, almost all of Nevada is like in the pink. So it's like really hot. Here we're just like in the high 90s. Man, I also want to move up north to Canada. I mean, even parts of Canada are in that pink hot zone. Like mostly like southeastern Alberta and like southern Saskatchewan. almost want to go to Alaska. But... oh, it's even hot in Korea. Naturally, it's going to be hot in Arabia. And Sahara, of course. And we're getting hit with a big heat wave. Really, half of the U.S. is covered in intense heat. Jeez. Let's see. Then catch the western swamps. Chrysoprase. Spring has arrived, which means we'll probably get those stupid-ass elves. Oh, I forgot to stoke water here. Yeah, I put some water down to put down some of the fire. Because then I was burning some of my stuff. Who's that? Speaking of diplomat. Let's follow him. Okay. 10 meeting. Okay. Set my... let's go right now. And the other thing, see that Cody's dead body. We're gonna feel a lot of stuff. We see a diplomat's dead body. Bitch about us cutting down your trees again. I haven't cut down a single tree in the last few videos. Why is it going through my stockpile? Alright, folks. Tiger Eye, okay. Keep an eye on this, here. Diplomat. What's he doing? It looks like Doobie. Like his sprite, it looks like Doobie, but... hey, it looks like a Elder Scrolls elf. What's he doing? Why is it going through the dump area? Alright. Alright, here we go. We're gonna follow this elf around. You bitch about cutting down trees. I'm attacking one of the villages. Promise you. Promise you. Okay. I get ready. Throw my fucking tables again. Okay, you know what? Alright. Okay. You know what? All my squads. Oh, wait for them to move first. We've discovered an expansive cavern deep underground. Okay, I think now we might start encountering forgotten beasts. Okay, squads. Kill this fucker. Kill, kill, kill! Just like that intro I put at the beginning of this video. Kill, kill, kill! Get him! Get him! Wait, those aren't... this. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. You fuck with the wrong dwarven colony, buddy. You saw his gut splat on the wall there? That was intense. Okay. That's it. I've had it with these fucking elves. Okay, so where's my... Okay. I wish I could zoom in, but... There's my fort here, okay. Where's the nearest... Okay. Okay, let's check the... Okay. Asinine, the spattered wings, okay. Let's see. These, elves have done it now. You know what? Raise it. It's only 4 squads over there. You elves have done it this time. You just yee'd your last haul. You fucked up now. I haven't cut down a single tree in the last 10 plus videos. You think you can mess with me? No. Listen here, asinine, spattered wings. Your mouth is writing has written a lot of checks the rest of your civilization can't cash. So you know what? You're done now. We're gonna see how this goes. Say I deal with 40 dwarves armed with adamantine stuff. You know, alright, I'm gonna make another squad. Also adamantine. We need a badass name. The Walled Elbows. The Renowned Hatchers. Okay, you know what? Fitting name. They use axes, so you know what? I'm cool with that. Okay. Let's see. Who hasn't been a... Okay, Mayor, stay there. Okay. I do like how it shows what dwarves are already in the military. Let's see. Bone Carver, you're going to be blessed. You are going to be a hero among the people here. Weaponsmith. Okay, let's see. You know what? Let's get the humans in here. Okay. You know what? All these humans... their combat stuff. You know what? My friends, you will join me in our war against the elves. I've given these fuckers too many chances. There we go. I should probably assign a barracks too, so I'll do that here in a minute. Okay. Okay, assign uniform. No, not the crossbows, regular adamantine. There we go. This inappropriate dig sword. Okay, and I might as well set up their barracks. I noticed I have a lot more FPS now, thanks because some of my dwarves are actually out. Doing their part for the greater good. What's this? Oh, it's something else. Okay. Okay, this is already signed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot to assign this to... Okay, got the Fenced Armories, the Bloody Leopard, Diamond Comets, Cobalt Contingents, Godly Figures. That means one still doesn't have a barracks. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, this will be the Bearded Bells. Yeah, they can have this one. Okay. And I need to assign a barracks for my new squad, the Renowned Hatchets. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, this. Sign it. Yeah, these fucking elves, man. They messed up this time. Let me change the bearded bells. Let's the diamond persuaders. Okay, that's a lot more badass. We tune off duty. What are you talking about? You're raising a fucking elf village. We'll see what kind of. We'll see if they get the message now. These fuckers, man. Like I said, they just yee'd their last haul. I'm going to enjoy the glorious bloodshed. These fucking prissy ass elves. Bitch, about trees. I had trees I didn't even cut down. I didn't cut down a single tree these last 10, 15 videos. Wait, did I sign a... Okay, I signed... Might as well sign an office for the other military captain. I should probably bless them too. We're sure that no elf would dare mess with him. Okay, so this will go to this one right here. I probably should assign the Kestrel. Who's it? Babak. Okay. Even better bedroom, because you're not a military commander. You will fight for the greater good. The greater good of dwarven kind. And I promise you, my military deserves nothing but the best. Anything less is not acceptable in Armok's eyes. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, able... I don't pay much attention. I don't notice any military actually using their dining areas for eating and stuff. Every time I look at these dining, I don't see one plate. Ooh. Of course, make sure they're chest and stuff. Cabinets. Of course, a bed. Amity's nice, but it's probably not pleasant to sleep on, so yeah. Fucking. I scraped garbage off the bottom of my work shoes that were better than elves. At least Dwarf Fortress elves. Okay, and... Okay. Be blessed by Ark and use your powers. Get rid of these stupid elves off my freaking land. And you're human. I believe you're the first non-dwarf in my fort. To be blessed by Armok. Cherished problems. What the fuck kind of name is that? Anyway, Uschen. Usen, whatever. Reason fed. What is with these names? I thought Elder Scrolls, like, Nord names are weird. Wait, what am I doing? What the... What's like a spell? Goddamn. There you go. Enjoy your gift from Armok. Again, you will join us in a glorious... You know, our wonderful war against the elves. It's gonna be Ragnarok coming down on these fuckers. For now, though, since you're just getting started as a military, I'll give you time to, you know, rest up and stuff. Dooley, the human Axeman, yeah. I'll bless my military to the point where they're nigh unstoppable. Women voices? What the fuck? Need Souls, Teal Truth, Spell Gravel, Dead Desert. What's a Dead Desert? No, Dead Desert. Yeah, I don't like my cakes being alive. I don't like my key lime pie to be breathing, you know? That'd be disturbing. No, I'm eating key lime pie, not sourdough. There we go. Alright. Let's see. One commander, 3 commanders travel. Okay, they're still en route. It's fucking elves, man, I swear. See, I'm okay with Elder Scrolls elves. Especially the ones I create. The ones that are hot, of course. But Dwarf Fortress elves, no, 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 no. They bitch about getting something I need to survive? Oh, no, 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 no. At this point, it's them or me. And I'll give you a hint. It's not them. It sure as hell ain't gonna be them. For now, I'll just, see what happens. See where it goes from here. I've never actually attacked a village before, so I'm curious how it's going to turn out. Well, actually, that's a lie. I did in an older video. That was me being stupid because I didn't know I was attacking a dwarf village, and I inadvertently was creating a war between them. But that war was long lost, though, so yeah. Okay, I guess in the meantime... Oh, I actually got rid of the corpse. And put his guts all over the place, too. His hands. His upper leg. It looks like Portal Fest have been found near a day's travel to the northwest and incorporating your holdings. And so my kingdom's growing, their kingdom's gonna shrink. You know what? I think I might take this opportunity to start building a ballista for a few. I made some catapults too. And bolt throwers. Yeah, I'm trying to amass a pretty good sized army. We will lay siege upon these fucking elves. Okay, so where do I go to actually build the Okay, so do it here. Well, ballista arrowheads, I can make those, but Well, I think I actually have to build the... Yeah, I actually have to build the things. I built a few of these. Chiefess. Raspberry Schottischgott. Who's that? Got a goblin woman. Is that a snake woman? It's a snake woman! Chiefess. You know what? Let me see this girl. Okay. Not only do I have a Kester lady, a wolf lady, and a chinchilla man, but... I now have a snake lady. I have a snake lady. Not only that, a snake lady blessed by Armok. Welcome to my fort, snake lady. Enjoy your stay. In fact, I should have sent a room for her. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. See, the red is reserved for dwarves that are out traveling and stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay. I hope these dwarven babies are cool living next to a snake lady. Or a naga, I guess they want to call it. Not a gorgon, because she doesn't have a human head with like snake hair. It's just an actual like snake with arms. And not wearing any clothes, but hey, it's a snake lady. Has become a chiefess. You're already a chiefess. But now you're a chiefess of Knife Club. Do you have any other animal people, beast folk? Let's check. Yeah, it's a goblin. I might add goblins. Human. Dwarf, dancer, night slayer. Crundles, ravens, troglodytes. I'm getting a lot of humans and goblins. Pilgrim. Rodent woman. They don't have names, so... Here's a first cave system. Here's a second one. Yeah, I think I'm still going to be encountering Forgotten Beasts. I'm not sure, though. Okay. How are we doing now? No commanders here. 4 commanders traveling. Okay. We are now at war. We're at war with the elves now, boys. I'm telling you, these elves, they fuck with the wrong dwarves. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And hey, if they decide to bring their own people here, I got traps everywhere. You know what? I'm gonna make even more. I'm gonna make even more. His entire engine here is gonna be littered with traps. I need more mechanisms. Oh, some more mechanisms. Okay. Rock mechanisms. Yeah, plenty of rocks, so yeah. And you know what? I might do more. Okay. Let's see, traps, okay. Weapon spikes. I need more spears. Okay. Okay, yeah. I need to prepare for case the elves do try to invade me. Yeah, we're gonna... I need to make sure everything's at plan. So, where do I build spikes? I guess the metalsmith? Okay, craft components. I can't use gold. I can use adamantine, so you know what? Axe blade, adamantine corkscrew, serrated adamantine disc. Menacing adamantine spikes, yeah. A bunch of those. Who do I have to sign? Okay, I think he's out. So I'll have to assign someone else. I guess this guy. The godly figures and others have returned. Did we? Yeah, I think we destroyed one of the villages. Okay. You know what? I'm going to send the Cobalt guys there. Send these guys and... guy. Yeah! It's wartime, baby! I'm less to destroy. Okay. Alright, I think, yeah. Finally, we got something going on. So I think we're going to call this video here, comrades. So we found new cases. We've got a snake lady in our fort now. Big thing, we are not war with the elves. They fuck with the wrong dwarves now, and all that stuff these guys have, the elves don't stand a chance. And I'll start building on my defenses, so in case they do try to counter-invade, they'll wish they hadn't. So anyway, this is Unforgiven Caleb signing out. I just noticed we got some floor fungus now. That happens when you get to the deeper parts of the cave, but it's fine. Anyway, this is Unforgiven Caleb signing out. You all have a good day.
Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls, cause I'm not in the mood. But then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all, if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really